for a reason.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to our broadcast of the WCBL. Milestone leads the Surf City Waves up against Union Elite. And some news here, we're told earlier MP is serving a one-game suspension. Coach wouldn't go into any further details, but we'll update you as we find out more. In the meantime, Surf City has won the tip and we're underway. And he slams it down, making it look so easy. Stone going to work on him. And that one's good.
This is what the Scouts want to see. The level of dominance that Stone plays with near the rim is why he's so highly regarded.
Surf City on the break, and Stone with the thunderous finish. Dunk after dunk in this one.
Tough lesson for MP to learn tonight.
Stone working inside, kicks it up, and the three is good. Surf City extending their lead.
And the way that this Surf City team has picked apart and dismantled Union Elite tonight, hard enough for us to watch, but I imagine it's even harder for MP. They needed him tonight, and quite frankly, he let his team down by getting that suspension.
And this one is now officially over. Surf City comes away with a huge win. Thanks for tuning in.
Yeah, good guy. Yeah, thanks.
Listen, I grew up in a small town too.
Good evening, all. Glad you could join us. I'm Joe Lamy alongside Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo. WCBL action is coming up with the Union Elite facing off against the Attack from SAC.
Well, both teams have players on the 2KU 250 list. Harris for Union Elite and Drexel Carrington for Attack from SAC. Here's hoping they both wow us with their best tonight.
And the backdrop to all of this, the Interstate 5 battle. It's Sacramento taking on LA.
And look, I don't care what level of basketball is being played. It's always important when it's Sacramento versus LA. There's too much history, too much bitterness between the cities on the basketball court to overlook.
I mean, here in LA, the Scouts are always out for club play. But this game might be getting some special attention with some of the players on hand.
And the lineup for the Attack from SAC. Michael Pagan runs the point. He's joined by Edward Martinez in the backcourt. Drexel Carrington takes on the three, and it's the brothers Ivory and Austin Lunn forming the front line. And looking at Union Elite's starting lineup tonight, they've got MP and Mitch Mitchell at the guard positions, with Jake Bird and Brandon Harris manning the forward slots, and Drew Robert rounding things out at center. Count that one! And the big name that Scouts are wanting to check out is Drexel Carrington, but they'll keep their eyes open for any talent who shows out tonight.
And a lot can change as a player develops over their youth career, but first impressions, they mean so much at any level. I'm sure the Scouts will have plenty to digest after this contest.
Well, you talk about a player perfect for a role in the NBA someday. Drexel Carrington is the ultimate 3-and-D type of player.
And that's not to sell him short as a player at all, really. Carrington, he's just so comfortable outside in the perimeter. And defensively, he is a force.
Now MP, and that one off the back of the rim and in. And here's Pagan. Pass to Lund. Here's Carrington. Shot clock at 5. He hits it just before the shot clock expires.
Defensively, that's just so hard to stop. He's too big of a height mismatch to overcome.
Well, remember, guys, MP missed that game against Surf City. Apparently, that was for missing a morning practice, and the coach wasn't having it.
Look, the best thing that a young player like MP can do is use it as a chance to learn from his mistake. You can forget that these guys are still so young. And sometimes they need moments like these to understand what a coach expects of you.
They get it back. Lund. Excellent D there from Drew Robert. Union Elite lead. MP with the look. The shot's good on the assist by Mitchell.
Mitch Mitchell, not needing to look twice. Precise pass to the open man.
And it's SAC with the ball. Here's Pagan.
Finishes at home with the flush, and there's someone who dunks for fun.
Rare to see high scores slam it like that.
Everyone in this arena is well aware of what he can do, and they really enjoy it.
And for so many of these kids playing, not only are they trying to grow their game, but they're still growing up.
Well, we all know it can be a long and a winding path to responsibility at times. And for the most part, these kids in the WCBL, they're focused and beyond their years in terms of maturity, mostly, you'd say.
Now here's Lund. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Lund. Carrington fires in the triple.
Carrington, like a good highlighter, gets into streaks from distance. He loves to set up from the outside. Right now, he's showing everyone what he can do.
MP with the bucket.
Nice take, however, a little too easy if you're asking me.
The attack from Sac Trail.
Get it going.
Outside Pagan. Carrington with it, and Roberts picks him up defensively. Outside Carrington. Jacks up a 3. Offensive rebound. Lund, defended by Harris. Back to Pagan. The 3 is up. That one's off. He starts the game with a miss. MP with the look, and he lays it straight in.
He's enjoying a hot hand in this game. He just keeps sinking one after the other.
And you look at guys like Carrington, a 3-and-D specialist, such a needed commodity in the modern NBA.
And that's because so many teams spread the floor. They need a perimeter defender. Look at any NBA roster. They'll always be able to use a guy who plays tough D and can stretch the floor.
Pagan picks up the board.
He's always going to have a difficult time finishing when the D is in his face like that.
And I like the call. I thought the D was still moving.
It looked like it, and he kind of slid underneath as he got...
Will make a substitution.
Substitution for Union Elite.
And so here it's Sac. 4-point game. Carrington for 3. Good for another bucket. He starts 4 for 8.
What are they thinking leaving him with all that space out there? Did they not know that he's as good as a layup from that distance?
Yep, that one goes.
He has been ever present in the paint, getting so many of his points from inside.
And one difference between club play and high school, the game moves a lot faster at this level.
Everyone on these teams has to make a commitment to pursuing basketball. Reactions and decisions need to be quick because these players eat, sleep, and breathe basketball. This concentrated amount of playing time is helping to increase their collective skill level at a much higher pace.
Shooting it so efficiently right now. He's definitely making his presence felt here in the first half.
Pass to Olsen, beyond the arc. That one no good. And Union Elite with possession. Leading by 5. MP with the look. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
They executed their offense to perfection on that trip down.
Inside, Pagan. That one falls, and the assist from Martinez.
So dangerous. Can't let Pagan get a look like that so close to the hoop.
Here's MP, and he banks in the layup. And with MP coming from a more rural town and Carrington coming from Brooklyn, they have almost completely opposite backgrounds, guys.
Goes to show that great talent and great players can come from anywhere. What Carrington and MP both have in common is a willingness to compete and a love for the game of basketball.
Uses the glass to finish the layup.
They've been playing a very sound offensive game in the first half of action.
Yeah, the numbers back it up. They've been much better shooting tonight.
Carrington for 3. No room at the end, locked out for the 6th time in 10 attempts. MP outside. It's tipped. Cunningham. And he uses the glass on the layup. Here's MP. 26 points for him. Sac grabs the miss.
That's too easy a chance to miss, guys. He needs to be more aggressive on his finishes.
Carrington, that's good. Well, his ability to defend and shoot, there's a lot to like about Drexel Carrington. No surprise he's ranked 112 on the 2K U250.
You look at how Carrington has grown the last few years, and his court vision has only seemed to grow with him. If he can continue this trend over the next few years, he could be one of the best in the class.
Here's MP. Drops in the layup
2
for 2.
points. MP.
Now Carrington. He's got 13 on the night. Down low. Martinez can't get it to go. MP. Pagan defending. MP, no good. Outside Pagan. There's a screen. Outside Carrington. Here's Olsen. That'll do it for the first half. Union Elite ahead. They're up by 7. And we step aside now for a short break. Stay with us. And now we're back, bringing you the second half of this WCBL action between the Attack from SAC and the Union Elite. Union Elite leading this one. And in the back of the mind, for many of these prospects, they're aware that this is a tryout of sorts for the WCBL All-Star team.
Well, to land a spot on that stacked roster, I mean, that's an incredible opportunity and a great way to get exposure to top programs. But again, it's not all about the stats. It's about outperforming the other star prospects and doing things that set you apart from the crowd.
Pass to Lund. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lund.
Lund is attacking with confidence inside, making full use of his frame.
Harris outside. Back to MP. 5 to shoot. Mitchell. And it's off from 3-point range. Outside, Lund. Back to Pagan. Left side, Lund. Carrington for 3. Offensive board. Lund, that's good.
Making the save. Lund was right place, right time where his squad needed him to be to win the second chance look.
Outside for Harris. MP. Mitchell outside. Return to MP. Bird on the wing. The three-pointer goes.
Totally in control right there. Jake looking like another Bird right there.
The attack from Sac Trail. It's Carrington on the wing. Bird defending. Kicks it to Pagan. Here's the floater. Harris comes down with the board. MP with it. Martinez covering. For 3, it's Mitchell. Here's Robert. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket.
A second effort from the big Robert. Coach and scouts love to see that.
Now Carrington. The shot's good. Pagan making the play. And so Union Elite has it here. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Back to Mitchell. Right side, MP. Bird on the wing. MP. Back to Bird. Shoots a 3. No good on the shot. Carrington left side. And it's blocked by Harris.
The anticipation, the timing, that's a great block from Harris.
Here's Bird. And he makes that one.
Nice flow to this sequence. Like to see the players working as a unit.
And it's Sac with the ball. Trailing by 8 here. And the attack from Sac call time here.
Good timeout right there. The other team scoring at will in the paint.
Right, the opposition is feasting inside. Coach knows they need to put a stop to it.
So it's both teams making a change here.
Ben Olsen. Adam Cunningham.
Here's Cunningham.
Substitution.
Outside Pagan. Lund. Pass to Cunningham. On the wing, it's Martinez. Guarded by Mitchell. Martinez gets the bucket.
He's got the right form for any distance. That's Edward Martinez on target right there.
Well, guys, we talked a lot about both of them coming into this match, but MP is having a much bigger impact so far in this one than Carrington.
He is. He's been the more aggressive player so far. MP isn't waiting for chances to come to him. He's making things happen whenever he's involved in a play, and I like what I'm seeing from this kid.
Kicks it to Pagan. Lund. With just 5 to shoot. And Lund slams it in.
With authority, Lund just hammering down the slam.
MP high post. He's got 30. And it's Sack's ball. 6-point game. The triple from Martinez.
Nearly got a finger to that shot on the block attempt.
His activity was just as effective as the block. Made him completely change his release point and caused the miss. That's a good pass. Right where he needed it to execute and finish.
Pagan, covered by MP. Shot from Olsen, no good.
Yo, match up on MP.
Here's MP. Softly drops in the floater.
MP.
Perfect touch on that shot with the rainbow arc right to the hoop.
Lund hits the front iron and it goes in.
Thought you knew this game. Nope. Ivory Lund scores inside, but it's also someone you don't want to leave open on the outside either.
And time call. Teams making some changes here.
Substitution for Union Elite.
Outside, Lund. Kicks it to Pagan. To the inside. And Lund slams it in.
What a pass from Pagan. Wow, he made that basket possible. And his bench, they're showing their appreciation.
Union Elite trailing here. Here's MP. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Off target with the 3.
And even if it didn't fall, you're more than okay with him trying the 3 in that occasion.
Stolen away by Harris. MP right side. Finds Bird. MP. Here's Robert. Guarded by Lund. 6 to shoot. Shot on the wing. Yep, that one goes.
Because this big man always delivers.
Great ball movement. They're sharing the rock.
And they're keeping everyone involved and engaged.
Pass to Lund. Outside Pagan. Now here's Lund. Clock at 4. Mitchell brings down the board. To the paint. Back to Bird to take the lead. Pagan picks up the board. Sack in the lead. Pass to Lund. Shoots over Robert. And again, the attack from Sack, no good. MP with the look. Yes, and they get the go-ahead bucket.
There has been zero, and I mean zero effort on the defensive end by both of these teams.
I think the criticism was well-deserved. This high score is more of a product of poor defense than particularly great offense.
Pass to Carrington. Lund nails it.
Clutch shot by Lund. This is why they use the big man in big moments like these.
Now here's MP. Pagan defending. Now Mitchell. Outside MP. Harris outside. Bird on the wing. No good on the triple.
The defense has to be thrilled to see him shooting those threes. He's been brutal this half.
And they intentionally foul. They're going to have to do that again. They're not in the penalty quite yet.
Good work controlling the clock. Now they hope for the misses.
Yeah, they'll use every trick they can to keep this game going.
And an intentional foul right there.
Jake Paul. Second personal foul.
And that's an intentional foul.
MP. Second personal foul. At the line for the attack from
He gets the first, and that'll put him up by 2.
for 2.
Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. Kicks it out to Mitchell. The 3 won't fall.
Second chance, boys. Can be so deflating for the defensive team.
And the attack from Sac call time here. That will count. Oh, couldn't sink the shot, and we're headed to overtime. And time for a break. The action resumes right after this. So glad you're here with us in Los Angeles for some overtime in this club circuit game. Pagan with it. Makes it off the glass.
We've seen it. I mean, he's strongly built for a guard. Pagan attacking that rim.
The drive by MP. He gets that one to fall.
MP.
Here's Pagan. Carrington outside. Lund. Off target from 3-point range. Robert down low. Guarded by Lund. Here's MP. The basket's good off the assist from Robert. And what action we've had so far in this one. We're about a minute into overtime. Pagan misses.
In a situation like that, you'd like to see him make the extra pass.
Yeah, Drake, it's just not a high percentage shot. It's hurting his team's cause right now.
Pass to Robert. Clock at 6. Three-pointer Bird. Sack grabs the miss. He's all alone. Shot's good by Carrington.
So cool in a tough moment. What a shot by Carrington.
And Union Elite has possession. Martinez outside. Pass to Carrington. Martinez offline with the 3. On the wing, it's MP. Pagan defending. Back to MP. Back to Bird. And here's Robert. MP puts up a 3. Robert can't get it to fall.
He couldn't capitalize on the poor coverage, and the defense has to feel a little bit lucky that he missed.
He's got to give that shot another chance.
And there's the foul on the shot, so he'll go to the line for 2.
Team foul.
Well, I mean, Carrington, he was just in it. No amount of defense was going to turn him away.
He can't sink it, and what an important free throw that was.
Even with the miss, he got the big one there to put them in front.
And it's going to be 2 free throws through the contact on the shot.
Well, they had the foul to give, but you want to use it on the ground.
Well, at least they're stopping the clock. That's not the worst case scenario.
And he's so good on both free throws, and that gives them the lead.
Needed those, got him. Terrific job at the line under pressure.
And the attack from Sac call time here.
Still plenty of time for them to get a good shot. No need to rush things.
And I'd say that whatever their favorite play is, now's the time to execute it.
Now Carrington. There's the triple. And Harris pulls down the rebound. And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one, so they push him into the penalty.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Sack foul. Michael Pagan. Second personal foul. Third team foul.
And so they foul intentionally.
Michael Pagan. Third personal foul.
So the first one drops, and that'll put him up by 2.
MP.
Second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's a 3-point game.
That last free throw was so critical. Their only choice now is to go for the 3 to tie.
Lund, defended by Harris. And again, the attack from Sack, no good. And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
First personal foul.
First free throw is good, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And a tough break as his second attempt at the line is no good. Timeout called by Sack. They'll talk things over. Your thoughts here, guys?
This is pure desperation now. You think there's enough time left, Danny?
I have some serious doubts. It's clear what they have to do. I mean, it's a quick shot, it's a foul, but there's also hope that they get some missed free throws.
So a close game sees Union Elite taking this matchup.
Well, I thought the most interesting part of the...
We'll catch up in a second, all right? Hey.
Hello, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to our 2K presentation of the WCBL. I'm Joe Lamy alongside Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo. And tonight, it's the High Flyers going up against the Union Elite.
Well, MP brings the excitement for the Union Elite, and they have an efficient scorer in Harris as well. And High Flyers are led by the vivacious Devontae Mills.
And both of these teams have done plenty well so far in club play this year.
Yeah, and that's a testament to these guys. The rosters aren't overly loaded for either team, but the Stars have done a great job of leading the way for their respective sides.
2 points.
I expect both of them to be putting it all out on the floor tonight.
Well, the drama setting the scene for tonight's game. It's MP going up against the team he didn't pick when he joined the club circuit.
And in there for the High Flyers, Devontae Mills and Jason Brock are the guards. Nathan O'Neill and Ben Gov are out on the wings, and it's Leon Callahan holding down the middle. And looking at Union Elite's starting lineup tonight, they've got MP and Mitch Mitchell at the guard positions, with Jake Bird and Brandon Harris manning the forward slots, and Drew Robert rounding things out at center. Coach Weber and Coach Troy both thought MP was destined for their rosters.
Well, look, he couldn't play for both of them, so at the end of the day, he had to make a business decision. No animosity, but I'm sure this team would like to prove to MP that he made the wrong choice.
Well, a big name to look out for the High Flyers is Devontae Mills. Not only a great player, but he's magnetic as a personality.
If Mills doesn't make it to the NBA, I'm sure he'll be on TV one way or another. He's got that level of personality, but he's a great lead guard that serves as the engine for his High Flyers team.
Pass to Mills. The kick out to O'Neill. And another miss by the High Flyers. And Union Elite with possession. Again, MP missing. Mills with it. He's picked up by MP. Brock with it, working in on Harris. Callahan shot off the mark. Free throw line jumper. They get the board. Bird. The shot's good on the assist by Mitchell.
Making the most of a close range look. Bird did not want to waste that shot.
And as we've mentioned earlier, a bit of a vendetta of sorts against MP in this one, albeit it's in good spirits. But in games like this, tensions can run high, especially early on.
And hopefully no one's trying to make a point and let it get out of hand here. Emotions might be elevated, but prove your point on the court with your play.
Union Elite lead. MP with the look. That one's good. Maybe that'll get him going after a 2-for-6 start.
Great court vision there. He sees his teammate flash inside.
Pass to Callahan. Mills. The three from go. And Harris pulls down the rebound. They can tack a few more points onto this run.
It's getting to be a big one.
MP with it. Mills there. It's MP missing. They are desperate for a score here, to say the least.
Their last score getting farther and farther away. They need to get something going.
Pass to Gov. Now Callahan. Mills from deep. Hits the three-pointer. And watching Mills out there, it's easy to see why he's such a highly rated guard.
Well, for one thing, the vision he has, no question, it is special. And he plays with a looseness that can keep a defense guessing. Before they know it, he's either setting up a teammate or he found a shot of his own.
And here's Brock. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in this game from him. From the elbow, and the high fly is tack on 2 more.
Taking what the D gives him, that's smart basketball. That's Devontae Mills.
Fades away. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. High Flyers trailing. Pass to Callahan. Here's Brock from the arc. And so it looks like the High Flyers will retain possession. Those teams making change here.
Substitution for Union Elite.
On the wing, it's MP. Now guarded by Mills. And as always, this is a game that will feature a crowd full of scouts.
Well, to no one's surprise, MP has certainly turned some heads with his play this season. But I imagine they're also here to check out Mills and Harris.
Devontae Mills, typically he's the setup guy for his team, but look at this. It's actually working in his favor. You expect him to pass, and he goes and finds a creative score.
Basket, good.
That's his strong suit, the ability to find his way through the D and finish home at the rim.
Pass to Mills. Out to the wing. Gov outside to the middle. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up. 2 shots coming.
There's just so much you can do with Mills running the show. Half court, in transition, he can do it all over the floor.
Union Elite make a switch. And so Union Elite has it here. MP with the look. Lays it up and banks it in.
Yeah, and they'll take that shot anytime they can get it.
And you look at both of these teams, some great depth out there.
And with the amount of games that can be played in such a short period, depth is key for these teams. No surprise to see these rosters have the success they've had.
Good for basket number 7 off of 13 attempts.
Since the start of this game, they've been focused on good offensive positioning and finding quality shots.
I'm looking at the team field goal percentages side by side here. It's clear who's playing better basketball this half.
Gov, no good. Mitchell, outside. Outside, MP. So the whistle blows on the shot. 2 free throws for the contact there.
Personal foul.
Liam Callahan picks one up. First free throw is good.
The line for Union Elite. MP.
That one falls, so he hits them both. Here's O'Neal. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. And even though a lot of these players are competing against each other, odds are at some point they'll be teammates down the line.
Yeah, that's true, and it could be in the NBA or any number of leagues overseas. The fact is, not everyone's going to make it, but those who do will know each other from their experience here.
Now here's Mills. He's got 10. On the wing, Brock. Mills, back to Brock. And Harris with the rejection.
Hey, this is the authoritative defense you want to see from Harris. Stopping the shot cold with a confident swat.
His passing is locked in, even when the man is in motion.
Outside Mills. Outside O'Neal. Pass to Callahan. Back to O'Neal. 5 to shoot. Buries it from three-point range. And as we've watched all of these players over the course of the season, you can see what they've really added to their individual games.
Well, the focus for each of these teams show is to try and get the most out of each one of these players. They've all improved for sure, and some more than others, but I'm extremely impressed with the strides that MP has made.
Now here's Brock. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Back to Mills. MP with the block. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock here. Count it.
Strong pass. Placed the ball right where his teammate needed it.
Here's the High Flyers. Trailing by 17. To the inside. Mills. And the foul is called as he misses. He'll go to the line for 2 shots.
That's just a skillful move by Mills, baiting the defender and getting exactly what he wanted. Call him a foul merchant.
He hits the second from the line. Now here's MP. Makes it off the glass.
I'd like to paint a picture here because his shooting chart is beautiful. Lots of good shots all around the floor.
So as we conclude the first half of play, a fairly one-sided affair thus far. Union Elite ahead. They lead by 18. And more basketball to come after this short break. All right, everyone. Thanks for joining us for the second half of this WCBL matchup featuring MP and the Union Elite going up against Devontae Mills and the High Flyers. You watch games like this one, guys, you see the skill and the talent that the up-and-coming players have today. It's quite impressive.
No question about it. Basketball is in good hands for future generations because what kids like this do on the court at such an early stage of their development, really, it's miles ahead of where we were just a few decades ago.
Now here's MP. Kicks it to Mitchell. And a miss there on the triple. On the wing, O'Neal. Bird defending. Mills on the wing for 3. Rebound by Union Elite. MP with the look. And he banks in the layup.
Smart play from Bird, simply finding the open man.
Brock with it. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Pass to Gov. Back to Brock. The tray. It's rebounded by Robert. And so Union Elite has it here. 18 points separating the teams, and that's the biggest lead of the game. Now here's MP. Gov with the rebound. Outside O'Neal. Inside. Gets that one to go for his 6th make of the game. He's now 6 for 10.
I love the focus. I love the energy from Mills on offense. Looking for any weakness he can exploit in the defense.
MP with it. Mills there. Stolen by Callahan. Mills outside. Now Brock. Pass to O'Neal. Goes back up, and Mills lays it up and in.
I love the hustle. Mills brings some intangibles that don't show up on the stat sheet. He's not just a distributor.
Here's MP. Foul called that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
And the defense knows they just can't let him get away with an easy shot.
Yes, sir, I agree. That is the best play they could have made right there.
This high flyer squad is struggling. Pass to O'Neal. Al-Madawi. Now Brock from downtown. No good that time.
His mojo is out of whack. Offensively, he just can't get anything going for him.
Well, when you play this game, sometimes cold streaks like this are unavoidable.
To the paint. And MP gets it to go.
Good decision making right there by Mitchell, showing how unselfish he can be with passes like this.
And without a doubt, MP has been taking it to the opposition. Mills just hasn't been able to keep up.
Feels like MP's throwing a little salt on the wound. First he doesn't pick the high flyers, and then he comes out and dominates them like this. Ouch.
And out of bounds, the high flyers will take it. And Union Elite deciding to make a change here.
Matt Casey. Substitution.
Outside O'Neal.
Who's watching it? Big coming. You got him.
5 on the clock. The 3 from Gove. And another miss by the high flyers. Pass to Bullock. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Outside MP. Down low. Mitchell on the wing. MP. 3-pointer Bird. And it's Brock with the rebound.
Nice play on D. Got that hand in his face and prevented him from getting the easy look.
Oh, exactly. He was alert and aware, reacted to the shot quickly.
But they recover it. Shot falls by Casey.
Work hard on the offensive glass. Good things happen.
And time called here. Union Elite. Changing it up here.
Substitution for Union Elite.
And Union Elite has possession. They led as much as 20. Return to MP. Kicks it to Mitchell. And here's MP, covered by Mills. MP up top, clock at 6. 3-pointer Bird, hauled in by high flyers. To the middle, O'Neal, good. And that assist goes to Mills.
Inside points, they're important for O'Neal. He needs to show that he can score from anywhere on the court.
MP outside. Bird outside. Pass to Harris. MP. Bird outside. To the inside. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And it's just about to the point where we can put this game in the book.
They deserve credit for putting their foot down and trying to take away any chance of drama at the end.
Now here's O'Neal. Top of the key. And Harris pulls down the rebound.
Maybe not the shot they were looking for, even though it was a clean look.
And Callahan pulls it down.
You have to hit that. You have to keep the defense honest.
And here's Brock. Gove. He's covered by Harris. Gove, no good.
He should save the fadeaway for when there's a defender on him next time.
Bird outside. Kicks it to Mitchell. And here's MP. On the wing, Harris. MP. From outside the arc. Goes back up. Count the basket and the foul. 1 free throw coming his way.
A big man play from Robert, using both size and timing to win the rebound.
And here are the High Flyers now. It's an 18-point game. 6 seconds difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Myers. Diaz covering. Over to the left wing. Here's MP. No good. So no problem for Union Elite as they get the win.
Well, the way MP played tonight, making an impact for this.
Man, in that move I did like.
If you could pull that off, that would be massive.
If